What's going on, guys? Skyler from techlifetodayco back with my video. In today's video, we're talking to you guys about the iPhone 8. Is this what it looks like? Is this the next iPhone? This is a very, to say the very least, difficult topic to talk about because right now it's only in March, so it's not even close to the time frame when it's going to be released. But based on what we're hearing in specs, here's what the phone will look like. Alright, so it's pretty much going to follow the trend of the LG G6 and the Samsung Galaxy S8 Edge, or S8 Plus, where there's going to be no home button and nearly no bezel. And it's also going to support things like USB Type-C. I personally hope that happens. I don't think it's going to, but I hope it does. It's going to come in the same colors as usual. Now, the question that people are going to wonder is, of course, it's going to have the A11 processor, it's going to have the latest specs, but when is it going to happen, if it's going to happen at all, and will it be called the iPhone 8, or will it be something different for the 10th anniversary iPhone? So based on what we're seeing right now in rumors, is that Apple will release a 2000 or a 10-year anniversary iPhone, whether that's going to be the iPhone 8, which I personally doubt, or it's going to be something like an iPhone X for a 10th anniversary model. You don't really know yet. I don't know, maybe it's iPhone Special Edition, maybe something to replace the iPhone SE. We're not sure yet. But based on what we're seeing, there's going to be 3 different iPhones released. It's going to be the iPhone 7S, the iPhone 7S Plus, and then the rumored iPhone 8, or whatever they're going to end up calling it. It's going to have the same dual camera lens setup. It's going to have, for the very first time, an AMOLED display. It's going to have, of course, the A11 processor like every other device, possible 2 or even 3 gigabytes of RAM. To give you guys an idea on context, the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus have 2 gigs, so it would make sense for the iPhone 8 or the Special Edition to have maybe 3 gigs. There's also going to be possible improved sensors, something like that. Maybe a total redesign. Is really what we're hearing right now, from the metal back or the aluminum back to a glass back. So they're going to have stainless steel sides and then a glass back, and that will support wireless charging. You know, at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, at the end of the day, also, I mean, there's so many different speculations right now. You can't really stick on one topic because there's so many things that could happen from now and September. So it's kind of hard to really justify what's going to happen. Personally, what I want to see in this 10th anniversary special edition iPhone, if you will, would be a cool, bright 2K display. I think it's time for Apple to improve on that. They've been stuck at 720p and 1080p for the longest time now on their iPhones. I think it's time to upgrade to 2K. You know, all the other phones have it, from Samsung to LG. Why not Apple go up and take a chance, take a risk, and do that? You know, more pixels is always better. All right, next thing, a bigger battery. So in conjunction of the bigger screen and better more pixels, you need a better battery, or a bigger battery. Possibly 3400 milliamps would be pretty awesome, or a nice sweet spot in my opinion. So that's another thing. Next thing, at least 3 gigs of RAM. Now the iPhone's pretty fast. I'm not going to deny that. The iPhone's very good, very good for what it does. You know, the software runs well with the hardware. But I would like to see 3 gigs of RAM. You know, if you want to make it comparable to even the iPad Pro, that'd be kind of cool. Make it a Pro phone, and that would be what they would be selling it as. You know, they're going to be selling it at the $400 to $500 price range they're saying it's going to be on a contract, and over $1,000 unlocked. They need to make it somewhat comparable to a tablet, or at least some type of maybe a notebook type of computer. I mean, I think it needs to be pretty comparable. I think 3 gigs of RAM would definitely help. Next thing, I think it needs to have the dual cameras, so I think it needs to just bring that over from the iPhone 7 Plus or the iPhone 7S Plus and switch it right on over to the iPhone 8. Maybe a different color would be kind of cool. That'd be awesome. I know it's never going to happen, but maybe eventually expandable memory, or at least get rid of the 32 gig option. I know people are going to probably debate about that, but I think 32 gigs for most people is enough, especially for me in my personal scenario where I just put everything up to the cloud. But there are others that don't do that. You know, I think nowadays with tablets and all this, I think 64 gigs needs to be a standard. I know we talked about a few years ago 32 gigs being the standard, but now that more apps are taking, they're taking up more files. You know, for example, Snapchat. If you use it for a little bit, you can easily get over a gig worth of cache memory on the phone. So I think 64 gigs is something that must happen. And really, the last thing is something unique, whether it's a glass back or wireless charging, whatever the case may be, USB Type-C, bunch of different speakers, whatever the case may be. I want something unique, something different that will make Apple ahead of the other companies. Obviously, Apple's not very known for doing that. They kind of do a lot of catch-up in most scenarios. But I want to see Apple just stretch apart, do something different from these other companies. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video because it helps us out a ton. Don't forget to leave a comment letting us know what suggestions you have for future videos, and subscribe for more content just like this. You can check out our website at techlifetodayco.com for more tech news just like this. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/techlifetodayco. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and like us on Stream. And it's all at techlifetodayco, and then the stream is at tech. And like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.